Hey, everybody. Well, we have a new Luckiest Pilot of the Year award going out to a cargo pilot who was flying a Beech 99 out of Manchester this morning. He took off en route to Presque Isle, almost immediately ran into problems, having a really hard time controlling the airplane, struggled for 15 minutes to get back to the airport before finally running out of altitude and airspeed and clipping some power lines. The lucky part is he survived. Not only did he survive, he was conscious when they found him and responsive, and he's in critical condition, but he'll probably be okay, which is unbelievable. We've got some footage from the local TV news station. They've got a ring cam footage of the actual crash, which is also crazy. So check it out. And after that, I've got the ADS-B data and ATC recording and then my speculation. So check it out.
At first, we thought it was like a lightning sound.
It was no storm rolling through Colonial Drive in Londonderry this morning, but it sure sounded like it. A neighbor's security camera capturing the moment a twin-engine plane crashed down into the woods behind their homes.
They were trying to rescue the pilot out, and he seemed like he was hurt.
First responders say the plane had just taken off from Manchester-Boston Regional Airport, bound for Presque Isle, Maine. But only minutes later, crews got word the aircraft was going down.
We advise, we believe at this time the aircraft might have gone down.
The plane, a Beechcraft 99, was operated by Wiggins Airways. The company runs a package delivery service in the Northeast. First responders say the plane crashed down less than 100 feet from a single-family house, and the pilot was awake and responsive when they got...
Wiggins 1046, contact Boston departure. Have a good flight.
Over to Boston, Wiggins 1046, good day. Boston departure, Wiggins 1046 through 1.3, heading 150.
Wiggins 1046, Boston departure, radar contact. Finally, using 9,000, direct Presque Isle.
9,000, direct Presque Isle, so 1046.
Wiggins 1046 will be in the area of water precipitation for the next 20 miles and some light after that.
Copy, Wiggins 1046.
Wiggins 1046, I do show you turning to the west and now southbound. Wiggins 1046, Boston approach. Wiggins 1046, Boston approach, heading here. Okay, Boston departure.
Wiggins 1046, Metro Tower.
Wiggins 1046, Boston approach.
Wiggins 1046, Boston approach. You can hear this again. Wiggins 1046, Boston approach. Wiggins 1046, I'm not getting an ident or reply, and ident again. Wiggins 1046, Boston approach. Thank you, Airport 10, change command frequency 124.9er.
Airport 1070.
Airport 10, thanks. And I'm going to keep trying to get a hold of Wiggins 1046. And actually, can you just try and see if you can get a hold of them? Wiggins 1046. They're just northeast of Manchester.
On this frequency?
Yep, 124.9er.
Wiggins 1046 here, 410. Wiggins 1046 here, 410.
Airport 10, thanks for trying.
I also tried on the guard frequency too.
Yeah, I heard, thank you. Wiggins 1046, Manchester, how do you read me? And yeah, Airport 10, you can return to 125.05 and just direct Bar Harbor.
2505 Bar Harbor, yes sir.
Wiggins 1046, Boston approach. Wiggins 1046, Manchester Tower. And Wiggins 1046, if you can hear this, you can fly any approach you need into Manchester. Wiggins 1046, Manchester Tower, if you copy this, ident. Wiggins 1046, Boston approach, you understand ILS 35. And we can 1046, maintain at or above 2000 if able, and fly heading of 180. We can 1046, Boston approach. And we can 1046, I believe you said you want the ILS 35. You hear this heading of 170 and maintain at or above 2000. And we can 1046, never got an ident, reply not received. Ident again if you can hear this transmission.
We can 1058, man, start you up.
You're up, ready to go?
We can 1058, it's going to be a little bit probably because company's Nordo right now over the field. You wouldn't happen to have a phone number for a dispatch or anything for your company, would you?
I can give you the number for company. Hold on.
Sure.
And we can 1046, about 3 miles to your west, area of higher terrain, maintain at or above 2,500. And we can 1046, if you can hear me, fly heading of 190 and maintain at or above 2,500, expected for the ILS 35. And we can 1046, if you hear this transmission, ident. And we can 1046, Boston approach, and you can fly any approach you need into Manchester, and if you can hear this, ident. And Wigan 1046, information Delta, turn to Manchester, the wind calm, visibility 4, rain, mist, ceiling 900 broken, 1,400 broken, 2,100 overcast, temperature 2.0, altimeter 3020. Lower altitude alert, Wigan 1046, minimum altitude, IFR altitude in the area is 2,000, check your altitude immediately. Wigan 1046, Manchester Airport's 11 o'clock and 4 miles, from 10 o'clock and 4 miles. And Wigan 1046, there's an obstacle at your 12 o'clock and 2 miles, 600 feet.
Airport 8, exit runway 35.
Airport 8, exit. Wigan 1046, approach. Wigan 1046, Boston approach.
A neighbor's security camera capturing the moment a twin-engine plane crashed down into the woods behind their home.
Well, that had to be a pretty scary 15 minutes. They don't know what happened yet. Obviously, it just happened. But with some wild speculation, I'm going to say that icing might have had something to do with it. I know they were in icing conditions because the temperature on the ground was 2 degrees above freezing, and they were calling moderate to heavy precipitation north of the field in his line of flight. And he probably was hitting icing by 1,000 feet, and that could have had something to do with it. Normally, you wouldn't think so. I mean, this pilot was a cargo pilot. He flies in the Northeast United States every day. He encounters ice all the time. And the plane he was flying was the Beech 99, very capable aircraft that can carry a ton of ice. Now, I know this for a fact because a million years ago, I ferried a Beech 99 from Finland back to Canada in the wintertime. And we got ice the whole way. Our route was Finland to Iceland, Iceland to Greenland. On the leg from Greenland to Iqaluit, which is Baffin Island, I picked up heavy icing. I even got a picture of it here. And the plane carried it just fine. You know, from there on down to Toronto, we got ice all the time. So Beech 99 with a cargo pilot should be a pretty safe bet. So something went extra wrong today. Now, one wild speculation, I have nothing to back this up, but if this was heavy icing right after takeoff, possible that he was climbing too slow or too slow of an airspeed when he hit icing, because you need to be going about 150 miles an hour on a Beech 99. That's the minimum speed for flight in icing, because you want the ice to hit the leading edge of the wing where the de-ice boots are, because that's where you want it to accumulate. That's when you can inflate the boots and bust it off. If you're climbing too slow and the ice hits the bottom of the wing where there are no de-ice boots, the de-ice boots only go back about 6 inches. Anything that gets on the bottom of the wing is going to stay there until it melts off. And that will really degrade the performance of the airplane and the wing and add a lot of weight. So you get enough ice on the bottom of the wing, the plane's coming down. Not right away. I mean, a Beech 99 is a very powerful airplane. You'd have to get a ton of ice to bring it down. So that's still hard to take. But ice on the bottom of the wing will definitely be a problem. A good friend of mine flies cargo every night in Beech Queen Air, just like I have, out of central Wisconsin. And one night he took off and encountered heavy ice right after takeoff while he was still in the climbing phase. That's like I speculate might have happened to the Beech 99. And he got ice on the bottom of his wings. And he said he lost climb performance immediately. He turned around and landed. He was in the air probably about 10 minutes, and he said when he got out and looked, it looked like the ice on the bottom of the wing was shag carpeting. It was just so thick. So possible that's what happened to this guy. Hard to say. You could tell he's going back north to maybe shoot an approach, then decided to take the ILS for 3.5, and he was just coming around. That's when he ran out of airspeed and altitude. Clipped some power lines, some pretty big power lines, just his luck ran out and crashed. But I guess the report is that he was conscious when they got to him. They hauled him out through the windshield and took him to the hospital. So let's hope he's okay, and we can hear what happened. Okay, until then, we're just going to have to wait. All right, well, that's all I got for now. Hope you guys have a great weekend. We got super cloudy skies here for the last 3 days, and the weekend doesn't look much better. So maybe no flying or jumping or whatever. But we'll find something to do. Anyway, that's all I got. You guys have a good one, and don't forget to keep your speed up.